Okay. Hi, my name is Lauren, and I'm a user experience researcher and designer. I'm working with retail companies to understand the ideal customer experience when choosing a size for apparel or footwear using size charts. Thank you for participating today and agreeing to provide us with your feedback. I'm going to be asking you to compare a series of size charts and their components for a specific retail product. Before we begin, I just have a few things to go over. First, I will be taking notes periodically to help me remember things you say, and as you read in the consent form and signed for, I'll also be recording this session simply so that I can go back and look at the video in case I don't catch something in my notes or if I need clarification. There are no right or wrong answers. We aren't here to evaluate you, we just want to understand you and your sizing experiences. The information you provide will be kept confidential, and your name won't be associated with any of the information. If at any time you need to stop or take a break, please let me know and we'll do so. Our discussion should last around 10 to 15 minutes. Do you have any questions about the study or the consent form before we begin?
No.
Okay. So, have you ever shopped online before?
Yes.
What do you normally shop for?
Household products, furniture, clothing.
Okay. Where are some of your favorite places to shop?
Amazon.
Why?
'Cause you can get anything there.
Okay. Any else? Any other places?
Kohl's, Wayfair, Bed Bath & Beyond,
And
Bath & Body Works.
Why do you like to shop at those places?
I think there's more of a selection online than in the stores now.
Okay. So for the activity, in front of you are 5 printed unbranded size charts. In the first 3 to 5 minutes, I want you to look over these size charts as if you are shopping for these leggings right here. Compare and contrast the features each chart provides. When you're finished, place the charts in order from 1 to 5, 1 being your favorite and 5 being your least favorite, that you believe will help you confidently purchase those leggings. And imagine also as if this is a brand you're unfamiliar with and you have never bought from them before and you just want to check out to make sure that these leggings will fit you appropriately. So as you're kind of looking at these, if you have anything that really pops out at you that you want to talk about, just let me know, or anything that you see that you're like, oh, I like that. Just kind of think out loud.
So I like the length.
Okay.
To know that you have a short, tall, or regular length. I like that these first two, at least have where you measure yourself.
Okay. What do you think about that third one?
Yeah, it's kind of generic.
Okay. Just kind of talk me through while you're thinking.
Yeah, that one's kind of generic. That's not me drinking. I like this one because it tells like what the fit is, like next to skin, slim.
Okay.
I like that. And this is just kind of, this is just all right as well.
All right. So if you could rank them from your favorite to your least favorite, what would be your favorite? Okay. All right. So kind of give me a little bit of information about why you picked this as your first choice.
Well, again, I just like the, oh, well, hold on. No, I actually like, well, these two are my top.
Okay. kind of talk through some of the concerns.
I actually really like this one, I think, because like I said, I like this, what the fit is.
Okay.
I like that. I
So
like
the
that
scale?
it's, yeah.
Okay.
I like that it says on the model, that's what she's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I like where it tells you to measure just like the other one does. This one says measure around the narrowest part of your waist. This one's measure around your natural waist.
Now let me ask you: have you ever actually measured your body?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I have not. I usually just pick my size, what it usually is, and go from there.
Now, this one lists that there are free returns, whereas the other size chart does not. Do you think that makes a difference?
Absolutely.
When looking at the size chart, do you think that makes a difference?
Well, I guess it all depends on what I'm looking for. I thought I was looking for just size. Where does it say that free returns?
Down at the bottom.
Was I supposed to look at that?
I mean, you were supposed to look at the entire size chart.
Sorry. I thought I was just looking about sizes.
Well, it's a size chart.
Okay. No, I like this one too, says about, the short. I do like the length.
Okay.
Yes, and I do definitely, free returns is big for me
All right.
because a lot of stuff doesn't fit me and I send it back.
Okay. So, what one would you say has the most understandable size chart?
Try this one.
Oh, you're saying this one now?
Understandable?
Yes.
No, I think this one.
Okay. So this is most understandable. What one do you believe has the best graphical representations or is the most visually appealing?
Try this one.
Okay. And visually appealing as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So that is for the apparel one. So now we're going to switch over to footwear.
You're not making me do all this.
So imagine that you are buying this tennis shoe here. Again, you've never bought from this brand. You're unfamiliar with it and you don't know how it's going to fit you. So there are 5 size charts here again. If you just want to kind of talk through what you think about them, and then we can do the same process as we did for apparel. Just kind of like talk out loud of what you're thinking.
Well, this is very interesting and very detailed, like how to measure your foot with a piece of paper and use the ruler. I like those visuals better than this one.
Okay.
This one I wouldn't know what to do with toe to back of heel. I don't know. This doesn't really give you any how to measure. And this one's very similar to this one, I think.
All right. So if you could rank them again from your that you think is the most helpful, that you think would allow you to confidently buy those shoes, what size shirt would you pick as your number 1?
Well, these both have free returns, so I like that.
Okay.
This one doesn't even tell you. This one doesn't tell you anything. So I would probably rank them in order like that. Probably like this one. I don't really need the European sizes because I'm in the United States, so I say I like this one the best.
Okay. So you believe that is the most understandable size chart?
I do.
Okay. Which one do you think has the best graphical representations?
I mean, if we're looking at colors of socks, I think that one's, ouch. Oh, he just hit his face. Oh. I think he hurt himself, Laura.
Just go.
I like the black socks. I think it's easier to see than this one.
Okay. And which one do you believe is the most visually appealing? Would you say the one in with the black socks again?
I like the black socks, but I don't like the UK or the European sizes on this one.
All right. So lastly, using the components listed either in these size charts or ones you have witnessed in the past, how would you describe your ideal sizing experience?
I have never measured my foot
Okay.
for a tennis shoe.
And you've never measured for apparel either, correct?
No, I have not.
Okay. So is there anything that when you're trying to pick a size online that you've seen in other companies or anything like that you think really helps you?
Yeah, I just like the fit whenever it shows, like people will rate it if it's true to size, runs small, runs big, runs wide, runs narrow. I like that.
Okay.
And that's how I'll usually pick if I buy a 7 or a 7.5.
Okay. And even for apparel, do you look at reviews too?
I do.
For the same information?
I do.
All right. So those are all the questions I have for you. Do you have any questions for me before we wrap up?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you again for your participation in the study. I just want to remind you again that all your answers and personal information will be kept confidential. Your answers today will help retail companies provide a better sizing experience to all customers in the future. Thank you again for your time.
Woohoo!